Hey everybody, welcome to Board Online, Board Offline. Today we're bringing you a full solo gameplay of Between Two Cities. This is a game from Stonemaier Games about building two different cities at the same time. I've already done a how to play for it, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on the rules here. So if you would like to learn how to play it, check the link in the description below for both the how to play the regular game of Between Two Cities as well as the solo variant. It's a variant that's included in the box, so definitely something to keep in mind there if you like playing solo games, as you'll see here. Excuse my little guy here. I've got a 1-year-old running around in the room. He woke up a little bit early today. So while you're watching this, if you do see anything that you like as far as the game goes, be sure to check out a link in the description below where you can purchase a copy of Between Two Cities for yourself, as well as other ways you can support the channel. Also, if you like these t-shirts I've been wearing lately, they come from Mr. Meeple, and you can find a link to their website as well. They have some fantastic t-shirts over there. So without anything else, before he completely knocks down my table or something, let's get right to the table and I'll show you the full solo gameplay of Between Two Cities. All right, so here's the initial setup here. We've got this card right here showing where my tiles will be. Then we've got the two automas, Automaso, Automarda, and the 3 locations for the different cities. Now the reason why I have the city token on top of Automaso and Automarda as well is because instead of passing the tiles around, I'll actually just move these name cards around. But even though the name cards move, it doesn't change which cities these the automas are going to be working on. So Automaso will always be working on this city, Automarda always on this city, and both of them will always be working on this city. And this city up here is known as Automa City, and it's not built in the same 4x4 grid that the 2 cities that I'll be working on will be. So the first thing we have to do is we take 2 duplex tiles and stick them into Automa City. So we just draw 2 off the top of the duplex tile deck. Okay, and you see we've got a tavern, looks like a bar tavern, a house, a office building, and a shop. And they go right up here into Automa City. And so with Automa City, the way this works is that each location will have a row, and it'll just build that way. Okay, so next thing we gotta do is get the starting 7 tiles for each of the 3 players. And of course, we just draw 7 of these tiles right out of the box here. So we'll get mine first. That's 5, 6, 7. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Automaso. And one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Automarda. Okay, so first things first, the Ultimas always take the first turn every time we pick, and we draw one of these Ultima cards. And you can see here that the Ultimas are going to put factories into the player's shared city if possible first. Automaso always goes first, so he will take a factory, and it goes down here into this city, the gold city. Now, then he's going to do, for Ultima City, whatever is going to provide the most points is what that symbol means. So let's look. If he puts a factory in here, that factory will be worth 4 points because no other city has a factory. This is not actually in the city yet. It's not in the city until I place it in the city. Right now, he's just selected it. So factory right now in Ultima City would be worth 4 points because it would then be the city with the most points. This would add 3 points to the city because there's 1 tavern there. So, oh, actually, no. That tavern is the beer tavern, as is this one. So really, this would just add 1 point. The house would add 3 points because there's 3 other buildings there. The office building would add 3 points because it's 2-point increase for the office, but there's also a tavern here, and these offices always in Ultima City always get the tavern bonus as long as at least one tavern is there. So the factory is going to be what it adds to Ultima City. All right, so now for Marta, again, there's a factory she wanted to do, but she doesn't have a factory, so then a home would be the next option. She does have a home, so that goes right there. And then again, player share, or I'm sorry, oh wait, that's the player shared city. That goes down here, sorry. So that's the player shared option, and then for Ultima City, it's whatever will provide the most points. So again, office will provide 3 points. One of these taverns would provide 3 points. Not one of the two, it's not the beer tavern. And the home now would be worth 4 points because there's 4 different buildings here. So the home is going to be what she puts here. All right, so now my turn. We've got a factory over here and a home over here that's going in. So I think, we've got these 3 shops here. Nobody else has shops though, so that's not necessarily the best route to go. Kind of a nice little conglomeration of different buildings here. I think we'll put the tavern over here, and there's no other parks out at all, which is pretty strange. Definitely don't want to put a home here right now because it will go next to the factory, which will ruin the home's value. We'll put a shop over here. All right, so now I will actually set these out as I want them, and obviously with the first 2 buildings, it's not too big of a deal how it goes. So let's just do like that. All right, so now technically what happens is the tiles rotate, or not to the right, they rotate to the left. But to simulate that, it's easier just to rotate the cars instead of picking up the tiles every time. So Automasso comes here, Marta goes over here, and I'm there. All right, and then that's the first round, and we grab another card. So first, player shared city, they're gonna go homes first. So Automasso will put a home over here. Marta will put a home. Oh, well, hold on. Let's finish Automasso first. Ultima City, whatever will provide the most points. So Park is going to provide 2 points. The shop will provide 3. The office building will provide 3 points. So then, since we have 2 buildings that provide 3, we look down here. You see the home comes before the office building. We're dealing with homes though. It's home before the office building. But we're looking between office building and shop is way down here at the end, so the office is what will get put into Ultima City. And then Marta is going to put a home over here. And for Ultima City, we'll go with, that's 1 point. This would be 4 points, and this would be 3 points, so she'll put a factory here. All right, so now I've got to decide what I'm putting in, and I think we will put a tavern down here, and over here, let's go with a tavern again. Okay, so where do we want to put these? Over here, I think I want to put the tavern next to the factory and put the home right here. And then on the other side over here, let's see. Let's make a little neighborhood here and a tavern district here. Okay, so one more time. So for the player shared city, they're going to do whatever will provide the most points. So Automasso, if he puts a office over here, it could be worth 2 points, or a tavern would be worth 3 points. So he's definitely putting a tavern over here. And Marta the park would be worth 2 points, the shop would be worth 2 points. So we look down here and the shop comes just before the park, so the shop will go over here. So now for me, I'm going to put the tavern down here and the office over here. So let's see, we'll put, let's actually go like this. Surround that factory so we make sure no homes end up getting forced next to the factory. And over here, I want to make sure an office building goes next to the taverns because that increases its value. And the shop, let's put it here. Maybe we can start lining up some shops next to each other down here. Oh, wait a minute. I completely forgot, y'all, with the Ultimas to do their Ultima City that time. So let's look real quick. Ultima City would be a home. The Automaso does not have that available. So now this symbol means that if Ultima City has at least one home, so greater than 0, then put something that it doesn't have. Well, the only thing Automaso has is offices. Ultima City does have offices, so then we move on to factory. That's not possible, so we just move to greater than. As you can see, though, it doesn't matter. Automaso can only put an office over here. So now Alto Marta, home, not possible. Now she does have something that the Ultima City doesn't have yet, which is the park. So that's what's going to go here. And now Ultima City has one of everything, which means these homes are now worth 5 points each. So they are pulling in some points up there. All right, so now these last 3 tiles get discarded. So now we need to do duplex tiles for the player city. So we take 3, flip them over, and we choose 1 for each city. So let's see, we've got shop and, oh, this could be good for over here because it's a tavern that we don't have yet. We don't have the bed tavern, and it's a shop. So this could be good for right down here. And oh, and this one could be really good for over here because this is the one tavern that this side doesn't have. We don't have the music tavern, and then we could get a park. Parks are always good. I think that's what we're going to do. So this one we'll set over here. We don't actually put it in the city yet. We're going to set it aside, and then we'll add it where we want to in just a moment. And this one gets discarded. And we draw 3 more. Okay, let's see what we've got. Home and shop, factory and office, and tavern and home. All right, I'm going to take the factory and the office and put it over here, and the home and shop and put it over here. All right, so let's look and see how we're going to put these in here. I think if we do it like this, we need to try to, yeah, if we do it like that, there's still room over here so we can get a second park right here. That'll be good. And unfortunately, these 2 shops won't go any farther than just the 2 of them, but that's all right. We're getting some points. We're getting lots of points from other things over here. We've got 4 different taverns now. That's 17 points for the taverns by themselves. If we get to the park here, that'll be a total of 8 points for the park. So we've got some good things going on here. The shops just won't be our main source of points in that city. Now let's look over here real quick. So we definitely want this to go here, and we'll have to adjust the city here in a second so that it's not hanging out of the frame, but we'll get to that momentarily. And with this one, if we put it here, then this office is next to the tavern, giving it its bonus points. Okay, and so now we move into the final round. Again, drawing 7 more of these, so let's get that. Okay, so you can see we've got an office, a park, 2 factories, and 3 shops down here. Bed tavern, 2 homes, 2 factories, and 2 parks, and then a shop, a home, 3 parks, and 2 taverns, the beer and the bed. All right, so let's go on and get the Ultimas going. We've got first in the player shared cities factories. Well, Ultimaso doesn't have that, so whatever would provide the most points. The home would provide, let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So the home would provide 4 points. This would provide 6. That's pretty sure that's going to be it. This would provide, well, in best case scenario, best case positioning, this would actually provide 3 if the Ultima was to put it here. So that, but again, this is going to provide 6, so it doesn't matter. Because I wasn't really planning on building here. I was going to go this direction, which is why I'm glad it's not going to be that. And here we've got, it would be 1 point. So definitely, like I said, the park. Well, we don't place it yet. Let's just put it out here. But that's where it's going to go. And then for Ultima City, there is nothing that Ultima City doesn't have right now. So instead, a home is going to go in there. All right, now Alto Marta is definitely putting a factory down here. And then for Ultima City, she does have a home to provide, so that's going to go in there. All right, so now there's 2 factories here. This has 2 factories. If I put an additional factory over here, that would actually reduce the points of Ultima City some, because it would drop from tied for first down to 3rd. So that's a possibility. I could also put another, this would be worth 4 additional points. Okay, here, we'll do this. We'll do a shop over here. And we've got the park, do factory. Yeah, we'll do a factory over here. Okay, so let's place everything. So like I said, the park is going to go here. And we'll put the factory right here to make sure no homes end up next to it. And then over here, we're running out of room again. Let's see. I'll move this name down here. Or I don't know. Somewhere like down, like right here. Y'all know what's going on. And that way I can put this shop right here, because that will make that shop, or all the shops total, worth 10 points. And then this factory, put right here. Now this time everything rotates the opposite direction. So now where are we at? Let's see what we've got here. So first, for the player shared cities, we're doing factories. Alto Maso does have a factory to go down here. And Alto Marta also has a factory to throw over here. All right, and but I'm doing it out of order. Alto Maso should have done this next. Does he have a home? He does have a home. Let's move this out of the way. These homes are going to kill me in the final scoring. And Alto Marta doesn't have a home, so instead, whatever provides the most points. This office is going to be worth 5 points. Park is worth 6, and this is worth 3 additional. So definitely going with the park. We're going to have to move this name tag again. Okay, so now let's see what I'm going to do. Let's throw a park over here. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, a park, okay. And I guess another tavern for this city. So, I mean, it's going to start over at 1, but I don't know. I don't really. Oh, no. Let's do a park. Yeah, because we can get more parks from over there. We'll do a park over here again. Okay. All right, so let's place these. We're going to put the the factory here and the park here. All right. And then over here, we're going to go park right next to the homes and factory down here. Okay, and one final time, So last Ultima card, player shared cities, whatever will provide the most points. Ultimaso, if he puts a office building over here, it'll be worth 2 points. A shop would also be worth two points. And you can see office building before shop, so that's definitely what's coming over here. And Alto Marta, oh no, hold on. And so then in the Ultima City, he doesn't have any factories. Actually, he only has one thing to provide, so it's going to be the shop. All right, so now Auto Marta over here is going to be, if she does a tavern, it'll be 1 point. And if she does a shop, it could be potentially 3 points. So that's what she's going to do over here. And Ultima City, it would be this one right here. Right here. Okay, and so me, definitely for this city, we want the park to go right here. And over here, if we did, oh yeah, a park right there. Okay, so we'll put that shop there, that park there, and this park here, and this office building up here. Okay, so now we've got our cities, so now we've just got to do the scoring. All right, so we're going to do Ultima City first. So let's take a look here. We'll start at the top. We've got 2 taverns, all right? So that is 3 points, or I'm sorry, 4 points total for the taverns. So score marker goes right there. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 homes. Each home is worth 1 point for each other type of city, each other type of building in the city. There's 5 other types of buildings, so that is 25 points for the homes. Goes up to 29 points now. All right, and then we've got 1, 2, 3 office buildings. That's 6 points total, but if there's at least 1 tavern in Ultima City, each gets the bonus point for being next to a tavern. So that's, like I said, 6, 7, 8, 9 points. That goes up to 38. All right, then we've got 2 shops. They're considered to be lined up in a row no matter what, so that's 5 points, 43. Then we've got 2 factories, all right? So now the 2 factories, we've got 3 here, and then in the other city, we also have 3, which means that Ultima City is in second place with their factories, so that is 6 points. Bringing it to 49, and then with the 2 parks down here, that's 8 more points, so 57 points. All right, so we've also been joined running around the camera here with the 1-year-old. He's in here now, so if you hear some baby cooing sounds, I promise that's him, not me. So let's finish up with the scoring here. All right, we're going to move on to the green city, and we'll do this one in order of the reference card. So let's start with the shops here. So with the shops, we've got a 3 in a row here and 2 in a row here, but 1 shop can only belong to 1 set of scoring. So in this case, we'll do the 3 in a row, so that's going to be 10 points, plus this one by itself, so that's 2. So it's 12 points for the shops. All right, so now with the factories, we've already determined that the 2 player cities are going to have the most factories, so this would be 3 times 4, that's 12, so it's 24 points. Now with the taverns, all right, so we have 3 different taverns, so that's going to be 9 points total for the taverns, brings us up to 33. All right, now for offices, we have 1, 2 offices. That's a total of 3 points each, but if they're next to taverns, which each of them are, they get an additional 1 point. So that's 5 points total, bringing up to 38. And then we've got the parks. So right here, that park is worth 8 points. So 46. And then for houses, we have each house is going to be worth 5 points each, so that's 10 points, 56. Okay, just behind it. But fortunately, one thing I forgot to do. Okay, so I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we're playing difficulty level 3, which means we actually subtract 2 from the Ultima score. So in fact, I forgot the Ultima is actually at 55. All right, because I've beaten level 1, I've beaten level 2, so now we're trying level 3. You can see level 4, there's no change. Level 5, you actually increase the score for the Ultima. So far we're good. If I can get both my cities above the Ultima score, then I'll have beaten it. So now let's go over and score the gold city. Okay, so again, let's start with the shops. And we've got 2 shops here worth 5 points. And then moving on to the factories, again, tied for first. So those are 4 points each. That's 12 points, brings us to 17. And then we've got the taverns, and we have 1 of each type of tavern. That's 4 different taverns, bringing us up to 17 points. So that brings us to 34. Now with the offices, we have 1 office, that's 1 point. It is next to a tavern, so that's 2 points, 36. And then with the parks, we actually have 2 different parks of 2 tiles each. So each of those is worth 8 points. So that's 16 points. That brings us up to 52. And then with the houses, they're worth 5 points each. We have 1, 2. So that is 62 points. So my final score is the lowest of the 2 cities I was working on. So that is going to be 56 points. Meanwhile, the Ultima's lowest score is 55. So they both got 55 points. So I am the winner. Beat it on level 3 difficulty. So next time I'll be moving up to normal. Let's go back up top. So there you go. I did manage to beat the Ultima by 1 point. So that means next time I can start playing him on normal difficulty, which is exciting because I've been working my way up to that. And you know, I actually lost a game on one of the easier difficulties, so I feel like I'm making some progress. I did notice as I logged my score into the Board Game Stats app that 56 seems to be like the score I'm stuck at. I've gone below it once, but the other times I played, I've almost consistently only hit 56 points. So anyway, my little guy's running around still knocking around the table, so let's get this done. He's editing some videos on my computer now, I think, so let's get this finished up. Again, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it entertaining. You can find me over on Twitter at boredoffline. Look in the description below for ways to support the channel. And until next time, if you're bored online, board offline.